This is the Drop Control. Built with an aluminum frame and decorated with RGB lighting, it has got to be one of my most favorite keyboards ever. Today in this video, we'll be going over the Drop Control and find out if maybe it's the one for you. The Drop Control is a 10 keyless or TKL keyboard. It is available in two colors, space gray and black. Out of the box, it comes with a USB cable, keycap puller, switch puller, and the keyboard itself. The keyboard comes with these gray and dark gray double-shot PBT backlit keycaps. The top of these keycaps has a grainy feel to them, which I really like. When put all together, the keycaps and the board go well together color-wise. There are also two USB-C ports on the back side of the keyboard, one to connect the keyboard to your computer and a spare. Build quality-wise, this thing is fantastic. Like I mentioned earlier, this keyboard is basically wrapped in aluminum, making it super sturdy. At the bottom of the keyboard, there are a bunch of rubber mounts to hold it in place. Drop also provides two inclined magnetic mounts to slightly raise the keyboard at an angle. These magnets are pretty strong, and I haven't experienced any instances of them falling off easily if I move the keyboard. One of the main highlights of this keyboard is that it has hot swappable switch sockets, meaning you can easily change your switches by pulling them out. It has RGB lights for each key, as well as an LED strip that wraps around the keyboard, creating a beautiful effect. There are 10 pre-installed RGB lighting options in the keyboard. It is pretty simple to rotate between these color options by using the function key in conjunction with either the A or D key. Additionally, the keyboard uses QMK Firmware, and by accessing the Drop website, you can create your own custom key and LED color mappings to upload to your keyboard. If you're new to this type of software, the process to upload these new configurations is a bit more difficult than using third-party software like Razer Synapse or Logitech G Hub, as it is a more involved process where you may have to use the terminal/command line. So, should you get this keyboard? Well, this keyboard is not cheap and lands on the pricier side of the spectrum. You can either opt to get just the bare bones keyboard with the PCB and aluminum frame for around $150 on the Drop website, or get the entire keyboard for $200 with the switches of your choosing, ranging from MX Blues to Kalebox Whites. Also, there is a high profile version of the control, but is about $50 more. Honestly, $200 is a lot, especially for a keyboard. It is not an easy purchase to make. There are a lot of other keyboards that are hot swappable that are much cheaper than the control. An example of such a keyboard is the QMK by Glorious PC Gaming Race. The barebones model of this keyboard is $60, and that is a stark contrast from the $150 plus control barebones keyboard. In conclusion, the Drop Control is a fantastic and beautiful keyboard. It does not compromise much in terms of aesthetics, build quality, or functionality. However, these features come at a high premium for the completely kitted out keyboard. I would say that this premium price is one of the only reasons not to get the board. But, if you're willing to shell out the cash and get the Drop Control, I'd say it'd be worth the purchase.